Hello, this is the Talking Shrimp podcast. My name is Mitchell Lewin, and for the 91st time, he gets to introduce himself.
It is me.
And who are
Joel.
you?
Joel me.
Joel me.
Yeah,
Hammers
91.
me.
Hammers, hey.
Hammers. I don't know why I
I'm
say
back.
you're Hammers, because that's James.
It is, yeah.
Hammers. But I
Hammers.
don't know, I do that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like Hammers actually as a name. Like to say, I don't like
Hammers.
this
It's
J
spelt
and a
wrong,
H.
isn't it?
And, yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, but yeah,
And I'm
91.
dyslexic.
We're
Yeah,
old.
91.
We're
Crazy.
old, mate.
We are now a reputable podcast.
We are actually. Yeah, this
Like-
is a continuation of the ages. Actually,
This-
this is what. Enjoy the last 2-digit episodes,
Yeah, we're coming up to the end.
and then it'll forever be.
It's
more.
crazy. We stopped counting the episodes around the 40 mark,
Yeah,
and I just stopped paying attention to how many we were doing.
and then
I
you
thought-
suddenly counted
I thought, do you know what? Today I'm actually going to count how many we've done.
Yeah, I
This is
didn't
the
expect that.
91st. We are 9 away after today. No, 8 away after today
Quick maths.
from 100. So
Yeah.
what that puts us at the end of July for
Yeah, it is.
the
30th.
100th extravaganza.
Wednesday, the 30th of July, people.
Oh, there you
Schedule
go.
that.
There you go.
Pencil that in your
30th
diaries.
Wednesday, the 30th of July.
I like that too. I like
better
that.
be right.
Yeah.
That better be right. It's
I'm
just,
99% sure it's right.
okay.
I'm
I
98%
believe
sure
you.
it's right.
I'm like
More like 90%.
trusting in you, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
50-50.
crazy. Think how much content of us there is now on the internet.
Yeah, mate. Think
You-
of how many
you-
words we've said.
I know. Like, you
Sorry.
could go back and listen to one of our old podcasts
Yeah.
and not remember anything you said.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And I don't really want to, because I think we're better now.
I think-
We are better now.
I think we're better
way
now.
more au natural.
Yeah. I like.
Yes.
It's funny because on Spotify you have a trailer, and the trailer for our podcast was our first ever episode, what we called episode 0. So technically, this is actually episode 92.
92, yeah. So
Because
99
we do have a
will be
0
100.
episode.
Yeah. So
But-
any nerds out there, any talking shrimp
And-
nerds.
We have a bonus episode that's not included.
I
don't know if that's included in the numbers.
Yeah,
we have a
that.
special bonus episode.
We do,
which was,
yeah.
I can't remember why we released it, but
Yeah.
we did
Oh, that's crazy.
we did a special one where we did a
even
game
more
show.
than I thought. I didn't think it was 91 anyway.
I knew it was racking up. I thought we were in the 80s.
I thought we were in the 80s. I
Yeah.
thought 81 would have been.
Yeah. Well, there we
I
are.
guess, but nearly 100. mate.
91. We are 91 weeks old of podcasts.
Yeah, get ready for a special. There you go.
Well, you say get ready. They've
Well,
got
it
to
is
wait
gonna be a
another 8
special.
weeks. That's a
Yeah.
long time away in terms of life.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll plan something.
But yeah, obviously.
we'll
we
plan
have
something.
planned though. I don't know yet.
We'll plan something.
I don't know. But yeah, well, welcome to the Talking Shrimp podcast. Today we shall discuss a matter of things. Firstly, I met the living legend that is Cinnamon. Cinnamon the capybara.
Can you remember who he is? I can't.
I think
You
is
had
it
to
a he
remind
or
me.
a she? I wouldn't say it's a
I
she,
don't know.
but I might be wrong.
We definitely discussed this.
We
and
did
we
discuss this.
named a podcast
Catch-
called
a
Catching
Catch
a Capybara.
Yeah. And this was in the news. I thought this was a joke at first, and it came out saying obviously this capybara named Cinnamon had escaped from this zoo farm thing in Telford near us. And I was like, nah, that's not true.
It was kind of international news, wasn't it? It was one of
made
those
it.
stories that
It
was
made it
doing the
national.
rounds everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it was international. I think it wasn't just this
Possibly,
country.
yeah.
I think it was global.
Yeah. The mad thing about it, though, is when you think about it, capybaras don't give a shit, do they? You see them out in documentary and stuff, and there's they're riding on crocodiles and stuff.
Yeah, man.
And they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They don't care. The pelicans trying to eat them, they ain't fussed.
It's crazy though. If you'd have said to me about maybe the start of last year, what's a capybara? I'd have no idea. And
Really?
they blew
Wow,
up. What
they
happened?
have. I think
There
it's
was
the song, isn't it?
What's the song?
Capybara.
On TikTok, it was a
Yeah.
trend. I remember.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember.
Do you know what capybara is as well?
No,
A rodent.
I can believe that. It's like a massive rat. Yeah, fair.
Basically, yeah, massive rat.
Anyway,
It's,
so this now world famous capybara you have met.
I have met Cinnamon. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I have met Cinnamon the capybara.
Cinnamon. Is
Yeah.
that a? Can we?
I want to say it's a stripper name.
That's not
Really?
That's not.
It
where I
is,
was-
though,
That's
isn't
not
it?
where I was going with that.
But it is.
It's a capybara's name.
Well, it is now.
I think if you put another word either side of cinnamon,
Bun.
that's a stripper name.
Yeah, cinnamon bun.
Why the accent? What accent is that?
Mexican?
Why?
Because I'm Mexican strippers. That's what I was going with that. I was indulging in the idea of a movie like that. That's my movie take of it.
Fair enough.
Hey, cinnamon bun.
My name is Cinnamon Buns.
Yeah.
Why-
My name is Cinnamon.
There we go.
That,
That's
hey.
not Mexican, but sure.
No, she's not Mexican. God.
Oh.
You're jumping to conclusions here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was presumptuous, which was wrong of me.
Wrong of you. Yeah.
Anyway, we're derailing.
We have, yeah.
So you met Cinnamon. What, where, and how?
Okay,
so obviously, wait. I didn't even know he had been found, to be honest. I just presumed...
I didn't know. I think that there was in the news saying like this capybara had come back, or they'd captured it. I'm pretty sure it didn't go very far, but yeah, in Telford. So it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, this zoo. And it's got like loads of exotic, animals and stuff. And I went to the capybara enclosure, and it's got like the world famous cinnamon capybara.
Does it actually say that?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I have a
they've
photo.
gone full out with it.
I'll put the photo up for this episode.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's like advertising, and then they're like, it's probably about like 3 or 4 gardens length of just a field. So it's not massive, but it's a big pen for 3 or 4 capybaras. Okay?
Right.
So
Did
it's like
you
a
know
rectangle
which
pen.
one Cinnamon was out of the 3 or 4?
Nah, mate, I'm gonna be really, really racist, but they all look the same.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, she should have had like a little collar.
It's a she now.
I think it's a she. I'm like 90% sure.
Before we went on
I'm
to
sure
the
I read
thing,
something that said it was.
right,
but,
and
yeah.
if I was to presume, again, I'm being presumptuous,
Yeah.
the name Cinnamon,
Yeah.
I would associate that with more of a feminine name.
I would have too, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the logic. But I'm pretty sure I did read something, but I will just Google it.
I'm having a drink of orange squash.
The capybara. Oh my god, there's a Cinnamon the Capybara book. So yeah. So basically, the story is Cinnamon is a capybara who became famous after escaping from Zoo, which is in Telford, on September 13th, 2024.
Crazy.
So that's what happened.
What a weird world we live in.
It is a bit weird. So yeah, the search, they used a thermal drone.
Oh, I do remember something about this.
Yeah, because I think that footage was somewhere as well.
Yeah,
and it was just this
yeah.
fat. Sorry, someone.
Rodent.
Yeah, this ball in a field.
Let's say a large rodent, because then
Yeah.
it is a large rodent.
And found in a nearby woodland conservation area and safely returned to enclosure with her family. So it is her. But yeah, so the weird thing about it though, I'm just jumping to this, but when I saw it, the enclosure, there was a lot of room outside the enclosure before a hedge was there. So the logic, my logic goes, I think they moved it slightly out of the hedge. And
Because
I think she was
Cinnamon
just
had made a hole in the hedge
dun,
on a breakout. She'd gone full Shawshank one night.
That's it, proper behind the stripper post or whatever it is. Yeah.
Stripper post.
Is it a stripper post? It's a poster, isn't it, in Shawshank?
Oh, in Shawshank.
I don't know if it is, but yeah.
A poster of someone.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what happened. But yeah, I met that, and that's like a famous. Is that technically a celebrity?
Well, if it isn't, that's what this podcast is called. Joel met a celebrity.
Yeah.
Do you know in Shawshank Redemption there's only like 2 minutes of scenes where there's female actors in it.
Oh.
And there's only 2 female actors throughout the whole film.
Oh, so what are you suggesting by that?
I just read it online the other day.
I will say it's a very good film.
That's not factually correct,
No.
but it's roughly something along them lines. I just saw it the other day. I remember reading it. And I thought it was interesting.
Is it?
But then it kind of makes sense because it's a film based in a male prison. So
yeah, it does make sense.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I can picture one of the females is the like clerk person who presses the tannoy button on the in like the offices.
Yeah, it's like there was a TikTok that someone made of 127 Hours and Castaway and a few films like that, and all it was the end title. So it cuts the end title of 127 Hours, starring James Franco. Done.
Yeah,
Castaway, starring Tom Hanks. Done.
Yeah, because there's nothing else in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, no.
There's Wilson the Coconut.
And in Castaway, there's quite a few other cast members.
There is, but yeah, I mean, in 127 Hours, there's a few others. There's a few girls and stuff. At the start, but it's funny though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, we moved away. So capybara.
Met the capybara.
You met the celebrity that is Cappy. Cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns.
The cheeks of the stripper.
Yeah.
Capybara.
Yeah, it was pretty good, to be fair. I highly recommend going. It was quite a good place.
I've never been, to be fair.
That's right. It's got dinosaurs there too.
Oh,
yeah, mate.
Well, they're definitely not real dinosaurs, are they?
I don't know, mate. They started moving and everything.
Do they actually?
Yeah, mate. They actually move.
Oh, mate,
you can meet one as well.
What's his name?
I don't know, but it was a raptor, so I'm going to say Russell or something.
Russell. Kurt Russell the Raptor.
That sounds like a WWE name or something.
Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's an actor, isn't he?
Yeah, but it sounds like because of the Raptor.
And welcome to the ring.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
No, Kurt the Russell.
The Russell. No,
Kurt the Raptor. Russell.
There we go. We got there.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. To be fair.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, it's really good.
What other celebrities have you met? That was going to be my follow-up question. I know a few that you've met.
Yeah,
I know you've touched.
I mean, the famous one.
someone from Busted.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I've high-fived James Bourne from Busted. Well, I've hugged James Bourne.
Yeah, we've met him and spoke to him.
Yeah, he
James
was alright
Bourne.
too. Fair, he was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
The Future Boy himself. Is that what he calls him?
Yeah, Future Boy. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
one of them.
He
isn't it?
is like, if I was to say what's a celebrity, right? Okay, you know, like you pick a
I know what you're gonna
celebrity
say.
that would play you in a film.
Yeah.
You would play him in a film.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's like, you know, those people who, like Millie Bobby Brown's one of them, where like they're English but they're American. Do you know what I mean? Now they're American.
Yeah,
type
I'm still.
thing.
He
James
hasn't-
Corden, they're English but they're American.
He.
Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
going to say James Corden's further.
Well, no one wants
gone
him.
further.
No one wants him.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the ocean. No one wants him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I high-fived The Rock.
Yes, that was the
cool.
other one.
That was
gonna
actually
say.
really cool too.
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
We were talking about wrestling as well.
Rita Ora has touched me. Touched
Oh
my arm.
yeah, I've met Rita Ora
Yeah,
too.
did she
haven't
touch you too?
I can't remember.
No, she touched my
Can't
arm.
remember.
Oh, yeah.
There is a picture of that as well.
Yeah, I fist pumped Tom Grennan.
Oh God, Jesus
cool.
Christ! I thought that was
Dougie
good.
from McFly
I was
has
gonna
wrote
say-
on me.
Yeah,
He
true.
drew a tattoo
Wait, who
on
was
me.
it? Who did you say you fist bumped?
Tom Grennan.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's pretty cool. We met James Bay.
We did meet James Bay.
I think he.
I'm trying to think who else we've met.
Who else have we met?
I don't know.
We've met quite a few celebrities over our
The thing
time.
is, we've met like a load of like random bands as well. Like we've met like
Yeah.
Easy Life, The Snuts.
Yeah. The one from a band called Marsicans
That's
at a
crazy.
random festival
That's
in Leeds.
crazy. Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
And then we were like, what happened to Marsicans? And he was like, I don't know.
They just stopped.
Basically.
They dropped an album and then they were going to do a tour for that album.
Yeah, it was COVID,
and disappeared.
wasn't it? It was, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, loads of little bands and stuff. But I'm thinking like, I mean, we met a few footballers too. That's another one that
I've kind of met Rio Ferdinand. He was an asshole.
Yeah.
And I'll happily admit that.
I
He
don't
was an
think
asshole.
we've ever discussed that. When and where did you meet him? Like,
Can I discuss where I met him?
yeah?
I was at an old place of work that I no longer work at, which was Nando's. I'm sure I've said I've worked at Nando's before.
I don't know if you have.
I don't know if I have.
I
I used to work at Nando's. There you go.
There you
You've
go.
learned something new. I used to work at Nando's. And one shift, he came in with a player who was on loan at Shrewsbury Town called Sully Kai Kai. Who is,
Was it?
yeah,
I
I
didn't
think so. A
realise
young
that.
Sully Kai Kai.
Makes sense, yeah.
he was like
'cause
19 at the time, I think.
Yeah.
He's now, what, like 27, 28?
Yeah, he'd been around, hadn't he? Yeah.
And Rio Ferdinand came in, and I can't remember what happened, but he was fine. Like, I didn't really interact with him too much.
Hmm.
And I can't remember right now. Right, this could be wrong, and I'm sorry if this is wrong.
Yeah,
I
think
can't
I've heard
remember
this too.
if he sort of implied he should be getting his food for free.
Yeah, I've
Or
heard
he
that.
got his food for free and then moaned because he was having to have pictures with the staff
because he got
before
his-
leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely did that. He definitely
Yeah.
did that because there's a picture of him meeting the staff.
There's a picture with him meeting all the staff, and I'm not in it
No, you're not
because
in
he told me to go out to the back to see the manager to get them to hurry up and like clear all the food off so that
Yeah.
you could go quicker.
Yeah.
So he used to be my favourite footballer growing up. 'Cause
Really?
I used to quite like United.
To be fair,
and we have the same birthday.
I think he's an utter bellend.
He is an utter bellend.
Yeah. Like, even out of that context. Like, you
Yes.
see him on TV and stuff. I hate him as a
Yeah,
pundit.
and the alleged stories of him.
Oh.
This is alleged. This isn't my personal thing. There's alleged stories of him having an affair outside of wedlock with another woman.
Isn't that a definition of it? Well, actually, no,
Yeah,
it's not.
sleeping with another lady whilst his wife was dying of cancer.
Yeah.
That's
Suppose we're
allegedly.
moving on to that.
Allegedly. Yeah. That's not me saying it. I'm just
Yeah.
going off things I've read and seen and heard. And
Yeah. Okay. I genuinely don't think you've actually said you used to work at Nando's.
I think I have.
Really?
I think I have said it at some point.
Oh, can I say one thing that I used to do?
Sure.
I grafted for a summer working for like
Don't say the company.
No, it was,
Oh, you could, did
working at a car dealership.
Yeah.
And it was literally just lugging tyres around.
Yeah.
And it was literally like a gym sort of thing
Right.
for that summer. And do you know what? Every weekend I got 100 quid.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for just doing
Can
tyres.
I just improve what you could have done?
Yeah.
Instead of lugging them, why didn't you roll them?
I did some of them, but it was easier to take two at a time. So I'd literally
Just,
two
why didn't you just roll two at a time with like good coordination?
because they were at different sizes.
If you'd have got a good hip thrust in there, I reckon you could have got three going at a time.
Oh God, lads.
How old were you at the time?
Yeah, it was alright though. Too fair, I would do that again, like just for the fun of it. Mate, I like that was
what
the
you
most,
go back
like,
and do like a day shift?
No, I mean it was never really a day shift.
Oh right. Okay.
I think it was like 6 hours, 7 hours
That's
maybe.
kind of a day. For
Yeah,
like what?
true,
How
yeah.
old were you at the time? 16, 17, 18?
Yes, 6. 16, 17.
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's a day shift for a 16-year-old.
Yeah, but it's not bad to be fair. And I just blew it, I think, all that. I literally was like, oh, I have
Oh,
money.
money!
Blow
Get
it.
myself some shorts. Get myself some shoes.
Yeah, just
See
do
shit,
it.
man. I did the same when I was
You
like
do, don't you?
16,
Yeah.
17,
And now I
yeah.
can't tell you where any of that stuff
Yeah,
is.
I still have a pair of River Island shorts that
Wow.
are baby pink
Wow.
that I bought in a 2 for like. They were like 2 for 25. No, they were like 2 for 25 or 2 for 50 quid
Bloody hell.
from River Island. And I don't think I've ever worn them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember buying them, and I remember thinking when I got home, I was like, "Why did I buy these? Like,
Yeah.
I worked so hard for this money, and I've just spent 50
Yeah.
quid on some shorts that I'm like,
I was
ugh."
gonna say, the only thing I think I can think of that is probably like football kits that I don't regret. Like, I've got
Yeah.
a few football shirts from that money that are like, it's cool to have, isn't it? Football shirts.
Yeah,
So-
see, I was never a football shirt person. I'm now of more recent a football shirt collector.
Yeah. Do you actually like football shirts? Like
yeah, I
to
do.
wear?
Yeah, I do. To be fair,
Some of them.
some of them.
Some of them.
Some
it
of them are
depends on like
uncomfortable.
yeah, I was gonna say, and it depends like what collar they've got and stuff. The collar depends on a lot actually. That
Yes,
is a hit
I
or a win.
Wore a town shirt. What was the shirt? It's the one where like the colours sort of go into each other. Like only from a few years ago.
Oh yeah, but it's got like a V.
It's got like almost a V-neck.
buffed color, hasn't it?
Yeah, not very
Yeah.
nice.
No, and it's really hard to get on and off.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like I'm a simple man, mate. A crew neck. A simple man. A crew neck.
Yeah, just a round collar.
Yep.
Like a t-shirt collar.
A sound. That is
Yeah.
that is.
I
Beautiful.
will
I don't
say-
mind a collar, like a polo shirt.
I
collar
quite like a
on
polo
football
one on a
shirt.
football
It's
shirt.
smart. It's
Yeah.
very smart.
Yeah.
Because it's like retro. But V-necks, no.
V-necks, no.
are
Yeah.
horrible.
Or like the armor collars. I don't know how to describe.
Oh, yeah.
They like go into like a straight line.
Yeah.
And then they go round.
Yeah, it's really odd.
Like a bike lock
Yeah.
collar. I don't know how else to
yeah, not
describe
fun.
them.
Have you ever tried sleeping in a football shirt?
No, and I can't
mate,
imagine
it's
it's
wham.
nice.
It is wham. They just stick to you.
Yeah.
So hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for me.
No. But anyway, speaking about all wham and stuff, it's been wham recently, and we just had a thunderstorm today.
Yeah.
Love
we're,
it.
As always, not recording on date of being released.
No.
It's rained today. We had
Yeah,
a
it's
massive
rained.
storm.
Yeah.
Which is
It was
completely
weird
a contrast.
though, because it was almost like a movie scene for me, because you called me saying, "Oh my god, it's raining!" Like you were driving at the time.
Yeah,
And I was like, "Is it?" I was sat in my car. I was like, "Is it?" And it got off. See you in a bit, mate. No worries.
Yeah, literally.
Bang!
Literally.
Rain.
The heavens opened. Like as
Yeah.
I got off the phone with you, drove for a bit more, parked up at my house. As I started getting out of my car, it started spitting, like
You
a
could
bit
tell,
more. So I was
yeah.
like, here it comes.
Could you feel it? Do you know how you can feel it? Do you know what I mean?
Usually I can, but today I didn't really get it until
No, not even like your head or anything. Like
to
you
be
can-
fair, I was in a room today without any windows, so I was kind of
Ah.
inside most of the day. So I
Yeah,
didn't
or
really.
when you go out and
I
there's
didn't-
like that light breeze that you're
yeah,
like, "Whoa."
I didn't really get a perception of today of what the weather was like prior.
Yeah.
As I walked out, it was sort of dull outside,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
it didn't.
You
Like
were
I was
just
like,
like,
oh, it's kind of heavy.
Got a bit overcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
Yeah.
that. But yeah, mate. Oh, I love it. The smell of rain, that's up there. I know
Smell
we've
of-
discussed that.
on
but...
on hot concrete.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
goodness me.
Yeah, it's like grass being cut.
Grass being cut, yeah. Petrol.
Yeah,
Filling your car up. I
the
do
smell
like
of
petrol.
to be
Yeah.
fair.
Fresh bread.
Fresh bread.
Bacon.
Oh, fresh bread is better smelling than the actual taste of bread.
100%. That's the worst one for being good and bad,
Disappointing,
isn't
yeah,
it? Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
There's quite a
But-
lot of foods like that actually.
Yeah.
Bacon is one of them.
Bacon is one of them. But yeah, I do you know what? My thing about rain has changed. I never used to like it at all. Like it was just a no. Now I'd say it's about a 5 out of 10. There's days where I'm like, I could just walk in it and be like, oh, this is
Yeah,
lovely.
man, love it.
and other days where I'm like, ugh, it's a bit horrible. This. Yeah. But when it's like warm and it's rain, oh,
Yeah.
that is bliss.
What-
That is lovely.
What? No. Because then it gets sticky.
Nah, not all the time.
Not
Not
all the time.
It
but
depends,
It
like-
was that today.
Yeah, it was a bit today, but when it genuinely goes like it's been really hot for about a week or two, and then it just drops and it's cool and it's nice and refreshing. It's good, mate. It is good,
Refreshing.
refreshing. Maybe we should make a talking shrimp drink, a talking shrimp
There's a
drink.
lot of influencers out at the minute doing drinks.
Exactly.
There's I think that if we're doing something like that, we've got to find a market that's odd. I think we need to sell like
Yo-yos.
shrimp food, not shrimps to eat, food for shrimps.
Oh, that's very specific. That's
I
a
know,
niche
but I think
audience,
that's what you
though.
need to find. I think we need to find.
I do know
like
what
I
you
think,
mean,
or
yeah.
we should make our own Iron Brew knockoff.
True. Yeah,
If
I mean,
they're not going to sponsor us, I think we
well,
like,
yeah. I mean, wait,
Iron Brew has no real other competitors.
well, you actually had an Iron Brew on the podcast a couple weeks ago.
I
didn't
did.
you?
I've had quite a few Iron Brews whilst recording these podcasts.
Yeah, I must say, and well, not of recent though. You used to be
I've
a man
changed.
of this.
I'm trying not to drink as much fizzy.
Yeah, but Iron Brew is. I would say Iron Brew is fizzy, but in a different way. Iron Brew isn't
mean,
like
it
drinking
is
Coke or
fizzy.
Pepsi. It's like drinking tonic water.
No,
It's different.
not.
It is
It's
different.
not like
It's
tonic
not like
water.
fizzy.
It's fizzy.
It's
fizzy.
not.
I'm
It's
not having
weird.
it.
It's different. It's different.
Because if you leave it out and it go like if you have a bottle open of it for a while, it still goes flat.
Yeah, but so does like sparkling water.
Oh, who drinks sparkling water?
Oh, that's mate.
Like who drinks sparkling
Yeah,
water?
that is a
That is
thought,
right.
like-
We haven't done one in a while. Ick of the week. I'm doing it right now. People who choose
Yes,
sparkling water over just normal
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
That's
No,
the
I
ick of the
agree.
week, and
Yeah.
I will proudly stand on that hill
Yeah.
and shout.
Every time I think of sparkling water, I think of Tad Lasso, and he spits out. He's like, "Oh, it's the bubbles."
Yeah, it's horrible.
It is horrible.
It's so off-putting.
It is because
It doesn't taste. It just has bubbles.
Yeah, it really
Horrible.
like fucks over your brain.
Yeah.
Because your brain goes, "Oh, water," and your taste goes, "Oh."
Have you seen the videos of dogs?
Yeah.
Like,
why
so-
is it spicy?
Yeah, they like.
yeah.
What have you done?
Mate, all I've got in my head is that dog again drinking the pond water. Are you alright, mate?
Oh yeah, man! What a video! What a video! I've seen like edits of that where it's like
Oh.
it comes out, it does the noise, and
Yeah.
it just goes like dog over
Yeah,
the video
that's
afterwards.
it.
Oh man, I love that video.
That's
I'm
class.
fully on Instagram Reels at the minute. Every now and then, scrolling through, and I just get cat videos and dog videos. Man, they're just
Some of them,
funny
mate.
cat and dog videos.
Yeah, there was one where the cat met the dog for the first time, and it like leapt onto the wall of the house and jumped onto the greenhouse, and it just
It just
smashes.
goes straight through it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
and their
seen it.
owners just there like, "Oh, great."
I know. I think it's the
Sorry.
lady, and I think she goes like, "Oh!" like panics, and then it stops. And I think there's another thing that said afterwards that the cat's okay.
Yeah, the cat's fine. Yeah, cats have 9 lives anyway, so it's fine.
I wonder how many he used in that situation.
Yeah, why do cats have 9 lives? There's a question. Why do they have 9 lives?
I think because they're just stupid, mate, and they do
Well, they
stupid
are.
stuff.
Why don't? Well, if a cat has 9 lives, dogs should have 18.
No, they should have 7. How about that?
7.
Yeah, because every
What?
year of a dog is 7 years. Right.
Oh.
That's what they say.
Well, is that the same with cats though?
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
I don't
To be
know.
fair, cats usually live a little bit longer, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, because that's right, isn't it? I'm right in saying that. You've heard that before, right?
Yeah, I've heard that.
For every
yeah,
human year is 7 years to a dog.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. I believe so. Yeah, yeah.
Is it 7 or 9? You're making me doubt myself.
I
now.
think it's 7, but
I
I
think
might.
it's 7.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's 7.
How old's
Yeah.
your dog then?
No, I don't want to do it. I'm backing out. I don't want to do
Why?
it. I don't want to do
'Cause
it.
he's old.
I don't want to do it. He's
My-
an old little boy.
How old's my dog?
I'm going to name drop my dog.
Have you never done this before?
No, and I'm going to do it for one reason.
Why?
Lilo and Stitch film's coming out.
Yeah. And I love your dog, Lilo.
I knew. I was set up. Mate, I set you up fully for
I
that.
almost messed it up as well. I went Lilo.
Yeah, Stitch. What a lad. Stitch, if you're listening. Arr, 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 arr.
That might be the best joke you've ever said. That really got me. I don't know why that really got me.
Yeah.
Because in my head, because I'm so literal thinking, I literally was like, he's not listening to him. And then you
Yeah,
barked.
There you go.
Oh, man.
He knows what it means, mate. He knows what it means. He's
What
a good
did that
geezer.
mean?
Bark, bark.
Yeah, was that just like an intimate thing between you two that nobody else knows?
No. That's when he shouts. He went, want treat. He's very literal like that. He
Right.
does have very deep, in-depth conversations, though. But telepathically. You have to look into his eyes.
Mate,
what
I've
he's-
looked into your dog's eyes, and there's not a lot going on between them.
He's a smart boy. To be fair,
He's smart when he's smart when he
He's
wants
smart
to
when he
be.
wants to be. Yeah, I'll give him that. But he judges stuff well. So like I cooked a steak earlier, right? And he judged it really well with how long it'd take me to cook it. And he literally, I was plating it up. He couldn't hear it because the door was closed and stuff. But he judged it as it hit the plate to walk into the kitchen.
He knew, mate.
He knew it, mate. And then he does something stupid where I've ate it all. I gave him a little bit, obviously, bit of steak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I put it in the washing up bowl. I was like, oh, gonna go for a sit down. I'll do that in a minute, right? He's in the washing up bowl and he sits there looking at it.
What, the wash bowl?
Yeah, thinking, oh, there's some more steak up there. I can smell it. Nah,
yeah.
mate, it's in the washing up bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He's smart, but not.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
think that's the same with all dogs, though. Like, my dog does, like, really intelligent stuff,
Yeah,
and then he's just an idiot sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, an
Yeah.
absolute melt.
but isn't that the beauty of a dog?
Yeah, man. They
That
are
is a
like your
beautiful.
best friend that you can't ever be annoyed at.
Mm.
Oh, they're just class.
Yeah, because
aren't
cats will do something, and they'll only do something that's good for you if it's for something for them.
they? I would say dogs do the same, though.
They do sometimes,
They all.
but
The thing
dogs
with
are there
dogs
for you, mate. Dogs are there for
as
you.
long as the dog gets a treat, you don't care what happens.
Yeah,
well, that
true.
sounds weird.
Yeah, but okay, how's this?
I
walk...
shouldn't have done like a redneck accent as I did that.
I can just imagine your dog with a redneck accent now.
I'm glad that was in your head rather than anything else.
So yeah, imagine you got a dog and a cat as a pet, and you come back from work after a long day. Your dog will be like, "Oh yeah, master, yeah, wow." Your cat will look at you and go, "Fucking time did you call this? What? Why? What? Where's my food? I've been fucking here with this dickhead all day, and you walk in like that." And then you're fussing the dog as well, and then the cat will just walk off. Cat ain't fussed, mate. Cat is not fussed.
It's something funny. It's something just lovable
Cats
about
are
cats,
idiots,
mate.
mate. They are idiots.
But there is something lovable about cats.
Yeah.
They are good. They are good.
Evil, mate. Evil cats.
They're unpredictable cats. That's
Yeah,
what I
don't
don't
like
like
that.
about them.
Yeah.
Because one minute they're like, he's purring, he's cute. Next minute they're going for you, mate. Yeah, man.
Bad cat. But yeah, the Scouse cat's good though.
Yeah,
Ever seen the
I
Scouse
used to do
cat
that
on
all the
TikTok?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good though. To be fair.
I'm sure I
if
did
you've
on the
seen
podcast.
that. I'm sure you can just type into TikTok. Just type in Scouse
cat.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time.
Or what's the cat like? The rainbow cat. On the
Nyan.
meme? That's
Nyan
it.
cat.
Yeah. What a meme. Yeah.
Why is that just in my head, ready to go?
Yeah. That's crazy that you remember that, but you
Yeah.
can't remember what you did yesterday.
Yeah, mate.
That's
It's
mental,
as I
though.
say, prompted memory. That's what that's what I'm calling
You said
it.
that the other day, and
Yeah.
I completely agree that with you.
I'm prompted memory. My
is.
memory's awful,
Yeah.
but I have a good recall memory.
Okay, I'll rattle some stuff off. See
on
what
then.
you say about it, okay?
Sure.
The last time we went to Neighbourhood.
I don't know. That's not a prompt though, is it?
Oh,
You're
okay.
asking
Do
me
you
to
want
try
more
and remember it.
specifics to then?
Yeah, like that's
Okay.
not a prompt. You're asking
We
me a
went to
question.
Scotland and we stayed in a hotel.
We stayed in an Ibis in
Wow.
in an Ibis budget hotel
Wow.
in Glasgow.
Wow.
I can remember where it was. It was on a
What
retail
happened in the
park.
elevator? What happened in the
Oh,
left?
good question. We met some fans.
We did.
Who were? Oh,
Go
what
on.
fans were they?
I mean, it was Rangers they were playing.
Yeah,
But it was the other team
it was,
too.
They weren't from around. It was another country.
It wasn't. It was in Europe.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Was it a Turkish club?
I don't remember.
I don't know. But
remember.
yeah, they were playing in Europe, weren't they? And
Yeah.
we met them in the left. That's
Mate,
weird.
Would
how
have never
like,
remembered that if you
That's
hadn't
what I
said it.
mean, mate. It's
Yeah.
weird. Okay, there's a picture of you stood in something in Amsterdam.
2 clogs
Wow.
by a brick wall,
How quick
and
is
there's a
that,
sign
by the way?
above it, and it was a weed shop behind us.
That's crazy. I mean, that bit you could have guessed, but yeah, the rest of
Well,
it's
no.
pretty good.
Well, it was like a. Okay, let me be more specific. The shop you walked in, it had 5 aisles with 3 rows in it,
Wow.
and on the back left corner
wow
was the buckets with all the weed in it.
That is bonkers.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
My
bonkers.
recall memory is good,
Yeah.
and I can remember geographical things.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
okay,
just
let's
can't-
go deeper. Let's go further back. Let's go to 2018 Tube Town versus Doncaster away in a car park.
There was a tea bag on the floor outside the ground. There's a picture of me pointing at a tea bag.
There is.
It was the most northern thing that could have been a football
and
ground
that,
in the
genuinely, that's one of the most happiest photos I've seen of
Mate,
you.
it blew my mind.
You
that
looked
it was
well
so
happy.
northern.
It was. It was proper,
just.
like,
It was just
we're on the
nonchalantly
floor.
there on the floor, just a tea bag.
Yep. But then if I said like, I don't know, last film we went to go watch at the cinema. What review did you give it?
What was the last one?
And bear in mind, it was only last Monday.
See, I want to say
So just
Sinners, but I
over a
know it
weekend.
wasn't and it wasn't the amateur. We went on a Monday.
We did.
Oh, what did we watch?
Go on, you got it.
Mate.
That's crazy. Like I've just
Can't
said,
even remember, mate.
memories
I
5+ years ago.
Genuinely can't remember.
Seriously.
Let me try. I'm being serious. Like hand on heart. Like if
You're
I
just
could
putting
remember, no, honestly,
No.
if I could say right now what it was, I wish I could. All I've got in my head
Seriously?
is Sinners the Amateur.
No.
What did we watch on
Do you want me
Monday?
to give you more, but without giving it? It was an 8 o'clock showing.
Yeah,
in
I know it
iSense.
was later. Yeah, in iSense. What
It
would
was
we
an
watch in
iSense.
iSense?
Yeah.
What the hell did we watch? It can't have been that good. Was it good?
I think we gave it 4 each.
I even
think.
made the TikTok about this
You did.
review.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I think it was 4 each. 8
Oh,
out
it's
of
pretty
10.
good then.
Yeah, it was alright too. Yeah.
Oh, I know what it
Go
was.
on.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah. There you go.
I rated it too high. I think I give it a 4, but I don't.
Well,
I'm
yeah, but
sort
you
of-
got to give it the time. haven't
Yeah,
you? So-
and I think maybe a 3.5 wasn't high enough.
yeah.
So
I mean,
think sort of 4's just, but I don't know.
yeah. I put if you did like actual like points, I would have done 3.8. I think
I would have gone like 3.7. So,
yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
Good
I would have
film.
met you. Yeah,
I can't believe it took me that long to remember that.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, that isn't a joke, by
Mate,
that happens all the time.
Wish I was joking. That
happens all the
generally took me that long to, and you had to literally tell me basically.
Yeah, but little prompts. Well, yeah, it is little prompts to be fair, because they're like 5 odd years ago.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we met a bloke. Newcastle. We went around the tour at Newcastle United.
Do I say his name? I can remember his name.
How do you remember his name,
I know
man?
his
You
first
can't
name.
remember what we watched last Monday.
I have him on Facebook.
I have him on Facebook.
Yeah.
He's just a bloke from
He's
another
from
country.
Iceland.
Yeah, and he comes over.
Sorry, he was
Newcastle
from
fan.
Norway because
Norway.
he used to be like a scout, and he remembers like seeing Haaland when he was young,
Yeah.
and he used to train for like a team that he was like associated with.
Yeah, and we met him, and
And
we
he
had
always
a photo.
wanted
There's
him
a photo of us with him.
Yes, there is a photo of us with him, and he was really trying to get Haaland to go to Newcastle
Yes.
before he went to City.
Yeah. That's bonkers.
Because he
isn't that?
knew Haaland. I mean, he could be lying through his teeth, but no, he wasn't. Because when I
There was a
added him
photo,
on
wasn't
Facebook, there was pictures of him
and he
with
showed
Haaland.
us there, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
Because he like presumed that we were thinking he was bullshitting.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah.
no, like
He has
seriously,
these,
here's
yeah.
like a picture of me
How many
with
times
Haaland.
does he do that? Though?
Yeah, I don't know, quite
Yeah.
a lot.
But that was crazy.
I won't say his name. Just
We
I
went.
don't feel
Was it
like
from the changing room? We went down and then out onto the actual field, like the out of the dugout. Sorry, and I think he wanted a photo taken, or he was going to take a photo of us, and we started talking from there.
No, we started talking before that outside. No, we didn't.
No,
you're
'cause
right.
We went outside
You're right.
after
We
with
spoke
him,
to
and
him
that's where the
afterwards.
photo was.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure was it him and his mate were doing that because they'd either ran or going to run
They were
Hadrian's Wall.
Going to run Hadrian's Wall
That's
the next day.
crazy, that isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
The whole
length.
day, just do that.
Yeah, the length of it.
That's fair play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in his 50s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah.
And I mean that was 4 years ago.
Yeah, and he still
Yeah.
posts stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I've got him on the gram as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't have more. I might add
He
more
follows
Instagram
me,
later.
man.
God, that is a like full
Yeah.
circle moment there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mental highlight. You can remember that though.
I think it's like all the prompts. Like I see him post a lot, so it recalls the memory.
Yeah, but I mean, like Thunderbolts was last week.
Mate. Like,
And you made the
I
TikTok.
wish I was joking. I generally
No,
can't.
that
remember,
happens all the
couldn't
time.
Remember when we were just
Yeah.
discussing it?
Like I could say, like we could maybe record. Let's say we record 2 or 3 videos in a day, and by the third one, you're like, "Have we? Wait, did we do the first one?
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Mate,
I need
awful.
yeah.
Awful, mate. Awful. Just
Yeah.
memory, like not even a goldfish. I don't know. I
It's
It's annoying.
It's like a sieve,
really
though, isn't
annoying.
it? The ones on top that are little just go through like day-to-day ones, but the ones that happened years ago, they just sort of linger there,
Yeah.
somehow,
Mate,
and then
literally-
prompt now and then.
I was going through our like Talking Shrimp. I have like a Talking Shrimp hard drive where we save all our videos and
Yeah.
recordings and everything. And on there, I was going through there. There's 2 like I'm not going to say what they are.
What, unused or?
Yeah, there's like 3 videos we haven't. There's
Oh,
4
really?
videos that I found we haven't used. The one of them I could
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
The other 3 I completely forgot they existed.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's 3 videos. 2 of them will probably never be released.
Oh.
Actually, 3 of them won't ever
Can
be
you say
released.
the reason, or are they not good enough?
They're just
or?
ass.
Okay.
I'll say
okay,
what they
that's
are.
fine.
2 of them were Pro Clubs videos.
Oh,
And they
okay,
were
I
just
do remember
shit,
these. Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I
They
thought
were
they
just
were on
shit.
the computer. To be fair, the ones
No,
that I was thinking
the one of them was like a Would You Rather video, which I completely forgot we did. That will be coming out soon.
Is that live action?
No. It's
On
like
the
on the
computer?
computer. It's like a computer one
Yeah. Okay.
where
I
we
think
do
I
Would You
remember
Rather
it.
questions. We
Yeah.
did that fairly recently.
Yeah.
I completely
Because
forgot.
I'm pretty sure you sent me the thumbnail for it.
I haven't done the thumbnail for it, so I
Have you
haven't.
not?
No, not yet.
Did we do? Not a Would You Rather.
did a Would
How
You
well you
Rather
know
pod-
each other or something.
Yeah, fairly recently.
Yeah.
We did a Would You Rather podcast, which might be what you remember.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Oh yeah, I made it. It was like red and blue.
Yeah, you
go
did.
watch that. Yeah.
There you go. So there's a podcast, and we've got a
Yeah.
video coming out on YouTube very soon. Don't know when. Somewhere in June, probably. I'd say that's when it'll
June the 8th. Wow.
come out. Yeah, we've got another. Do I say it? No, I won't say it because I don't know if it's definitely coming out yet.
Okay.
We did a video the other day. Don't know if we'll use that either. I haven't watched it back. I
Yeah.
haven't watched any of it back.
I'm not. Yeah, I was gonna say I had fun doing it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. What videos do you guys want?
Yeah,
Let
let
us
us know. Let us know what videos you would like us to do. Because I'm going to say something now that annoys me.
Go on.
We did a video that we put so much effort in and like a
Oh.
lot of stuff. And we don't, like,
Yeah.
this isn't a moan at it because the people who have watched it say how good it is.
Yeah.
Like, we've been literally told, like, probably more about this video that only came out very recently, which was the £100 Amazon bag thing.
Yep.
We've had a lot of people say, like, how good that video is.
Yeah, it is. It's a good video.
just hasn't got that many views. And then you compare it to the week before, which was like an 8-minute video that we almost didn't release.
Yeah.
I almost said, like, bin that video off. It was crap.
Mm-hmm. Like, no money. We literally recorded probably for about 10 minutes altogether.
Mate, it was literally like the end of a day video where we were like, oh, let's just do like a react video. Because it's good to have a bit of a laugh to finish it off.
Yeah.
And that's literally what it was. And that video is like almost one of our most viewed videos.
Yeah, hardly any minutes. Yeah. Like, how much more effort and money and stuff did you put into that? Like,
crazy.
Yeah,
like, the one video probably took half an hour to edit, 10 minutes to record.
Yeah.
That's it. The other one, the Amazon video, like, I don't know, like, finding the mystery package because I had to buy it legally. Buying it legally. Well, I give that to my executive producer.
Oh, of course, sorry. Yeah. Stephen!
That's not, no, not Stephen. I give it to my dog, Roma. There you go.
Wow, name drop. There you
go.
Yeah, that's a t-shirt, by the way, in the future.
What's that?
Mitch Joel, Stitch Roma.
That's kind of like, you know when you picture like a middle-aged mother, and they've got like a family tree on their wall.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
No, that's exactly how I pictured it.
Yeah. Okay. On a t-shirt.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? All the ideas with shrimp and stuff and like selling things. Why don't we make shrimp Bluetooth earphones? Because they're bent like a shrimp anyway.
I will
imagine
say
that walking around with shrimps in your ears.
I like it.
Shrimp earmuffs.
Shrimp earmuffs. I like that more.
That's good.
Because headphones are like you're really diving into a deep market.
Yeah, Skull Candy, stuff like that. But earmuffs.
Skull Candy was the first headphone brand that came to your head.
Yeah, mate. They were the first headphones I bought.
Not like Bose or like.
How much money do you think I had back in the day? Skull Candy were $12.99 off Argos.
Yeah, I was either that or like a little special Silver Crest.
Oh, okay, yeah. Silver Crest. What a
I still have a very good pair of Silver Crest headphones that are like my holiday headphones.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going on like a long train or something, they go on the train with me.
Did you buy? Well, you know when we went to Amsterdam, I think I got some sound cancelling ones.
They're the Silver Crest ones from Lidl.
Are they?
Yeah, mate,
they're good.
I still got them.
I still use them.
They're
cost
great. What, a tenner?
Yeah. They're solid.
Class headphones.
Really good. Yeah, I used them on the plane last year. There you go. Crazy.
Exactly. There you go.
I couldn't hear anything.
Exactly.
Even my own thoughts.
I used them on the train to Paris. I've used them on not the Eurostar to Paris, Eurostar to Amsterdam.
Yeah, they're solid. Yeah, and they last.
Well, I wouldn't go solid. They're quite. They're. Do you know what?
No,
like
they're
a £10 headphones
mate.
from Lidl.
I've only charged them 3 times.
Oh, I've charged them more than that. But then I've used them
more than that. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I watched on the tube going into Paris.
Go on.
The Top Gear special in Paris.
Oh, mate.
And
do you know what?
Didn't even realise.
The Top Gear specials are my first go-to to record something for travelling. To actually download to my phone.
Same.
Top
Them
Gear specials.
and the Grand Tour.
Yeah, the Grand Tour.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. They're just easy go-to because you can just put them on. You know they're good. Like, you can just rewatch them. They're very good rewatchability. Hands to Dave.
We can thank them, by the way, from me watching. I mean, not just this. Like, obviously, we spoke about doing like a Top Gear video.
Yeah.
Because I went to Paris in February last year, and we did the video. We started planning the videos, the race to St. Helens and the race to
Delphi,
Unknown.
I think.
Just after,
April
but we sort of started planning them.
Yeah.
Because not because specifically, but I was like, we've got to do a Top Gear thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching it on the way to Paris when I went February last year.
You said about doing like Top Gear thing, and I said let's make it into a race and a hunt, so like a scavenger hunt type thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then from that, we both said about doing the second video.
Yeah.
And the race sort of thing, and like you can't use a map and stuff like yeah. I'm still proud about that. To be fair, I was handicapped on both.
You were handicapped on both.
Yeah, I'm still proud of that.
Danny was handicapped on the first one,
true.
but she was your partner, and therefore
by the time we got to that campsite, mate, I was whacked. I was done, mate.
We didn't really talk too much about. I don't know if we've really discussed what that whole scenario was.
Not really.
The idea of the video was
the second one or
the first one.
Okay, the first.
The
one,
loser of who gets to the St. Helens statue first would stay in a nice hotel, and the loser would stay in the Adelphi.
Yes, that was the idea.
But it didn't. I don't know what happened.
I think
we didn't really just do it in the end.
Well, the main thing was like Danny was obviously hurt.
Yeah.
And the better hotel we knew was better just anyway.
Yeah.
Like it helped her anyway. But I said like let's maybe scrap it and do a video in the Adelphi. And to be fair, we were both out.
We
both
knackered.
went to sleep. Yeah.
Well.
You went to sleep.
I did.
You were out for about 2 hours
on
and off,
purpose. Yeah.
And then you woke up.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep. And you woke up, and then I woke up, and you were asleep.
Yeah.
We literally counteracted each other because then so many weird things.
I was
happened.
watching telly shopping, mate. at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I woke up to grass. Like,
yeah. Oh no, it wasn't
artificial grass.
teleshopping. It was how it's made.
Yeah,
I was watching how it was made in the morning because I was too scared to go to sleep. And that time it wasn't paranormal scared. I was scared some fucker was going to break in because there was definitely some odd things going on that time.
Yeah, weird, mate. Yeah, I was going to say that didn't feel like paranormal. The first one did, but not. Yeah,
I still was worrying a bit about that, but
a little bit. But it was just weird how, mate. There was such a weird hotel.
It was a lot of odd things going on. We haven't really talked about that much. I mean, this probably isn't the time to go into it.
No,
but
true. But
we for those who didn't know, yes, we did a video of the Adelphi, which you should go watch. It's a very good video. I actually went back and watched it the other day.
Did you?
Weirdly,
the first one?
Yeah. Well, we only did one.
Oh, of course,
video.
yeah, sorry. Yeah,
and that's what I was going to say. We went and then stayed in the Adelphi again last year and didn't literally record anything other than
a TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
That's one of the weirdest. That almost trumps everything that we did on the first one, purely on the fact. I can't explain that either. Why is there so many mirrors? Why is there a door there? It's such a weird hotel, but maybe we should go back.
Maybe, no. No, not
I
yet.
would.
We need to go to some other places.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a new series on Amazon coming out about a very haunted place, and
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I need to look into it more. But
it does look good. Yeah, it does look very good.
It's going to be now the world's most documented haunted building.
Yeah,
because of this series.
I like that though. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch Clarkson's Farm because that's out too.
Yes.
And then we'll start chatting about some ghosty ghouly things. We need to.
We do need to, and we're going to have to wrap this here, mate, because I'm about to piss my pants.
Oh, well,
I'm absolutely bursting. I've peed so much today.
We talked about so much water, so much aqua.
Yeah, mate. I've honestly peed so much today. So much. I've probably peed like 5 times since I got home from work.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Oh my God.
Honestly.
Have you drank a lot today?
Not more than normal.
Crikey. I had 2 frubes today.
I had a frube today.
No way. What fruit did you have?
How weird. Strawberry.
Oh, I had peach. Well, apricot.
Who has a peach
apricot? They're the best ones. Apricot one is the best one. Apricot frube. I had 2, by the way.
I've never had an apricot.
Do you know why I had 2 as well? Right? Okay.
Because one's just not enough.
But you had 1.
Yeah, I was going to have 2, but then I decided not to.
Okay, just quickly, right? I had 2.
I wanted another.
Because I thought, I'll have 2 anyway. But I had 2 because one of the people who we used to go to school with always had 2 frubes. It was a homage to him.
Don't remember that. I remember the person who always used to have a Muller corner.
It was him.
Oh.
It was him.
God, they used to have a lot of yogurts.
Yeah, a lot of yogurts, yeah. Yeah, he was a grown boy.
Fair.
There you go.
Saw that person the other day.
You did.
I haven't seen him in years.
God, we've gone full circle. And another prompt.
yeah, literally. Yeah. I saw him on Saturday, and I haven't seen
Although that
is
better
like 5
because
years.
it is just like you've only just seen him.
Yeah,
so that is a better memory.
Well, we say that though.
Yeah,
that was on Saturday. We went to the cinema. What, Monday? Or was that Monday last week?
The Monday last week. Yeah, so it was a bit further.
It was 5 days plus.
Yeah.
Right, we've had Hick of the Week. People who drink sparkling water. You know who you are.
Capybaras, frubes.
Mate, capybara. I can't believe we full circled into about a podcast we did, maybe 40 episodes ago?
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Literally.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Blimey.
Thank you very much for listening. I am going to the toilet. And
Lovely.
That is the Talking Shrimp podcast.
I'm going outside with the rain.
Yeah, you are. Right.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.